but like emulators just don't cover that shit.
I really wish I had a screenshot of that one level in Adventures of Batman and Robin, because it's like it's one of those things like if you play it even like on an emulator, you don't really notice it until like you take a screenshot of it and see it like not in motion, and it's just like what's supposed to be brown is just like an ugly stripes of red and green. It's like, and so whenever I was making that stage, I had to manually change it, like color, like combine the colors together so it looked brown.
Didn't look disgusting, yeah.
Yeah, because whenever you zoom in on a Mugen, it looked terrible.
Yeah. It's one of the things. One thing that kind of annoys me is I've got that. I've got a Mega Drive that's actually got a region switch in, which you need to play the games at the correct speed.
Right.
But this person, but it also has a video out mod, so it uses European SCART cable, and now the quality is absolutely amazing. Like it looks almost as good as like just playing it on an emulator. But that's also kind of a downer. I kind of, when I'm playing on actual hardware, I kind of want it to look a bit shitty, just because that's my memory. If you know what I mean, like I want to put it through like the aerial cable and have all that color bleed, but it doesn't do that, which is annoys me.
And I don't remember the last time I saw a game like that, like displayed on old hardware. I know Nimrod bought into those like it's a Sega Genesis, but it was like it's like a newer thing. It was like made with how did I describe it? It's like it was tiny for one thing. It was like really fucking tiny. It did support the old controllers, but the sound chip was way off.
Yeah, that's always the case.
Yeah, like I think he actually owned a copy of Toe Jam and Earl, wherever he bought that from. He got one, and it just sounded so off, and it drove me nuts.
Yeah, I think that's partly where like the sound chip gets its reputation from for being bad. It's just like bad emulations and stuff like that. I don't mean that's always the case. Some people just don't like FM sound, and that's fine.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of time, like Streets of Rage 2 sounds shitty, and it's just like, and then you see what they're playing, and it's just like, and it's got like the dun dun dun. Like I think usually take one of the common problems is they'll take like a hi-hat sound and somehow make it like a note, like an instrumental note. So it's just like dun dun dun. I think Shaq Fu had that problem.
Oh yeah.
There's also like a terrible version, like Comic Zone, where it's playing the normal like riffs, but it's just going ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Ding over it, and you're like, oh no.
I experienced that. I was like, that is 2 games where Drossen did the music for it, and it just sounds like shit on emulators.
Yeah, that's because of this thing called Gems, which is like a piece of software back in the day they used to make music quite easily. Some people use a lot of the default sounds it came with, so when you get a lot of games that sound kind of similar, it's just lazy people using the default sounds. But it also doesn't play nice with emulators and stuff, so...
God.
I still find it funny Drossen did the Splatterhouse remake.
Oh right, I forgot about that. I was just thrown back to how having all the music sound similar. Like if you play any just low-grade SNES game, they all have the same music, and it all is just the most drab, boring, monotone, just like it's really like muted sounding, and it just god, it's like the worst sound.
I think the thing I find with the SNES is it is I would say without hesitation it does have like a better quality than the 2612, like no doubt about that. It can actually emulate instruments rather than trying to like mimic them in a sort of a weird way.
Yeah.
The problem is it's not like a distinct sound, it just sounds like a PC MIDI. That's what like, it doesn't it is better, but it doesn't have that sort of identity, like that sort of character. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just talking like nostalgia. It is pure nostalgia I'm talking here, but
yeah. And the other thing is like you can make better electronic sounding music than you can like real music with an SNES. Like people keep trying, but it just the Genesis is more of a unique and it has better beats to it, and you can strangely do more with it, even though it's kind of less in a weird way.
It's that thing where it's like it forces you to be more creative.
Right.
You know, when you've got limitations, sometimes you can be more creative.
Right.
Like the Earthworm Jim 2, like what's that track? Loz I almost said lozenges because I'm eating one.
Lorenzen's soil.
Yeah, it's that was really weird and ethereal on Sega, whereas it's practically a different track on the SNES.
Right. Yeah.
You could tell. I'm not saying one's better than the other because they're pretty subjective,
No.
but you could tell it was made for the Sega, just how weird it sounds.
Right. Yeah. We should like start the race and then we'll talk over that.
Eventually. Yeah. Okay. What resolution am I setting this to?
Honestly, anything that's just standard, just 1280 by 7 or 1280 by 800 would probably be great.
Right, hang on a sec. Right, 1280 by 720.
That should be fine. I think I don't know. I just know that whenever he was using a really weird resolution, Vegas kept crashing. So I don't know what it will support, but I know that something really bizarre probably is causing a crash. So
Alright.
we'll just have to try it.
I am now recording.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna stop right hand.
No.
10 seconds of video. Before we boot to this, I'm gonna make sure I'm actually getting a video out of that.
Alright.
Because I've had worse, I've had weirder things happen.
Right.
That seems to be fine.
I'm sure I probably should actually get used to these controls on a gamepad before I start. I forget if I play with... I must have.
Huh?
I forget if I play with a gamepad on the original run of this, but I probably did.
Can't answer that. Now that is something I probably could play with a keyboard.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terribly complicated, but...
Oh, damn it, I just pressed the bloody Windows key to get the thing up. I'm just gonna turn off Shadow Play because I don't even know why I put it on because it barely works. I can control the menu with a mouse apparently.
Can you?
Oh, yeah?
Wow. It doesn't make noise when you do that, what the hell?
Oh, and when I was clicking around it changed the resolution. Great.
Oopsie.
Full screen on. Get there eventually.
I don't even know why I'm really trying this. I'm going to lose terribly.
Yeah, it's just an excuse to play the game again.
Fair enough.
Why did it turn VSync off? It's screwed the recording over again. Actually, I don't think it has, but I'm just going to restart it anyway in case you've got like some glitched video. I just have a nasty feeling it's going to screw up. Anyway, okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
I guess it's no save, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no save.
Okay.
So...
I don't think you can skip the cutscenes, so...
Right.
I'm on no save, I'm ready to press it. A.
Okay, do you have to press A twice here, or do you just press it once and it starts?
Hang on. I just realised, let me just double check my controls. Granted, it's a one-button game, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if I play... Oh, I can't actually change them. Thanks. That's a weird limitation.
I think there's like one button in this game, though, to be fair, isn't there?
Yeah, but you think any modern game would let you customize the controls at least a bit?
You'd think, but Nintendo's been falling behind on that, so... Anyway. Yeah, on no save, it doesn't really matter, I'll keep pressing A until it starts. But, on 3 then?
Yes.
Alright, when I say 3, go. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, oh yeah, now I have to learn how to use drop dash.
Okay, stage 1, Angel Island.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even made all this just for a cutscene.
Yeah? Okay, bye.
Oh fuck, I went off so quickly, I got caught on the edge of the camera. Played this quite so recently. It's not like I'm gonna have like an optimum path or whatever.
Right. Oh, I certainly won't. I say I'll be lucky if I even beat it, but then it's like, no, it's not actually hard.
No. This game's so hard, you'll be seeing that continuously so often.
God. It's like, I didn't have as many lives as you did, but I also, you know, still beat it with a lot of lives.
Oh yeah, I meant to. Am I going for emeralds here?
No. You know, get the bad ending, whatever.
I suppose I wouldn't really fancy doing that final level anyway.
Yeah. Besides, I actually never got all the emeralds, because,
oh no, I've got an extra life this over. Just realised if I'm trying to be hurry, I should just let myself get hit.
It's kind of unusual to be able to actually hit that boss even though he's kind of like in a damaged state.
Yeah.
Oops.
Why am I going for extra lives?
It's instinct, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you need all of the ones you can get, you know?
Oh yeah. Of course.
That was a shield, but I don't have time to stop. Whoa.
Oh, I thought that was a shortcut. I've just wasted a load of time. It's just to get lives and power-ups and stuff. Whoops. That's gonna be my downfall. Like, just going for shit I don't need.
Ooh. Oh, got it. Yeah. Yeah, technically we could have like screen shared this so we can like see what each other are doing.
Could have, yeah.
Oh well.
God, this game was 2-player. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah. I just noticed that one guy was balancing the little crystal thing on his head.
Yeah, bouncing it.
He's just over there having a laugh.
So we're neck and neck, it seems.
Oh god. God, this is a level where, like, whenever a path branches, it, like, you know, you get sent backwards, which ends up, you know, going to a different path, and I'm just like, oh god, am I losing progress? I don't know.
I don't know what the optimum paths are.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's just...
And I've somehow ended up underwater in Act 1, which I didn't even know was a thing.
I think I did
already
that.
I've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, I think I did that my first playthrough too. And here I am again. Oh.
I'm probably doing the absolute worst path here, because I don't recognize any of this shit.
You never know. Could be the fastest path.
And I just missed a jump.
Okay, there's no reason for me to go for that.
What the fuck? What is with this level? God, it's that thing where you played a Sonic game so many times and then suddenly you take one turn and it's completely different.
Right. I just got grabbed by the spider because I thought he was going to take me somewhere. Again.
Oh, that's...
I probably made that mistake the first time, but...
Flying battery?
Yeah. Hey, I mean... Like, this game hasn't taken things from other zones and put them in, you know...
Oh, no. Well, not so much zones that are still in this game. Oh, fuck. Alright. As soon as I speedrun it, this is gonna be like 4 hours long as opposed to my casual playthrough.
Yeah, for level 2, Chemical Plant has a lot of places that just make you feel really uneasy.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, hell, there's death pits in the Robotnik fight.
Yeah?
Alright, yeah, this boss is the Ice Cap one for whatever reason.
Huh.
I don't remember how to fight him. But if you brute force it, eventually he will die.
I mean, I did a quote speedrun this game after I'd played it recently, but Of course, I get 4 options of path, and I have no idea which one's actually considered the fastest.
Okay. Thanks, Tails.
I think this will be closer than us playing Sonic 3, because that is a game I've played so much. I actually do know all the paths and everything.
Right.
Within reason. This, if I take the wrong turn, I'm genuinely just... I don't know what I'm looking at.
I mean, to be fair, I played Sonic 3 a lot too, it's just I hadn't played a lot recently.
Well... There's the Knuckles path, that's not for me.
That's a... Where am I?
I can't answer that.
I'm in Ken.
Oh, did I?
Hmm?
I died!
Oh no!
I died! I fell into a pit! Well, not a pit, like just... The bad ooze that I couldn't escape from.
Alright. Well, I mean, better get used to it. This game is brutal.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this will be a playthrough where I just do really badly.
God, I keep getting tempted to actually go into the, what is it? The, checkpoint stars.
Yeah, no, don't do that. The annoying thing is, I've got all the medals, not gold obviously, but I've got all the medals, so I literally have no reason to go in them anymore. Which is pretty bad design, honestly. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where am I going?
You're going to fight Robotnik.
I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going here. I am actually stuck?
Uh-oh.
This is embarrassing. Holy shit. Oh, right.
Oh,
I wouldn't worry about beating me, because holy shit, I'm doing terribly.
it was pretty embarrassing for me too, but...
Because I try to go for life needlessly, and then I'm wasting more time.
Okay.
I think a key difference between this run and that casual playthrough I did was I had played it a bunch before then.
I don't know if I'm going backwards or not. I think I am. What the hell? That room was weird. Now I'm back here. Oh god. Oh, what? Okay, level design in this one is not so great. They got a little ambitious with all their little, all the neat stuff that they kind of forgot the progression needs to make sense. Alright, and, I mean, I am a puzzle game guy. I don't play a lot of, Puyo.
You know, play Sonic Eraser.
No.
It still bugs me there's some level transitions, but not always. Again, I've gone a path I don't recognize.
Oh god, I'm so bad at this.
You know what my problem is? I think it's just because I'm overthinking it. I'm like, oh, what's the fastest path? And I'm trying to, like, go ways I wouldn't typically.
Let Sonic go wherever he takes you. Alright, well, I fell behind there. Now I'm finally at Studio Polis. I, for some reason, decided to walk through there.
Oh yeah, I meant to make a clip, so that video of my stream. There's a point where I kill a boss, and I get 3 lives after hitting it.
What the hell?
So, let me think. So, first of all, there was a glitch. I don't know if they patched it, but there's a glitch with the combine ring. So say you've got over 100 rings, right?
Uh-huh.
You get hit, and then you manage to pick up over 100 again. That'll give you a life.
Oh, God.
I also got a score-based life for killing him, which is kind of a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what the third one was, but I definitely got 3.
It wasn't 200 combined rings, was it?
Maybe. I'll have to look at that video again, though. It's kind of an amazing little clip of me, like... I don't want to show people if they tell me the game's stingy on lives.
Right? Was that just like one review? But that was like more than one person, right? That said the game.
Oh no, I've heard that several times.
Jeez. Actually, no, that's right. I heard that too. There were a couple of people in the other chat, me and Yoshi are in. They're like, man, like, why does this game still have like lives and timers? It's so stupid. It's like, playing the same game here? That is a wall indeed. And now I'm... Oh god.
Okay, so since fighting this boss, I just got 2 lives. I got over 100 rings during the fight, and then I got a score bonus. Although I still lost a life, which is kind of embarrassing still.
You're still ahead, don't worry. And as long as there's a sign that says eggnog. I don't know why, that just amuses me.
So I'm playing bingo, which I really don't want to do. There's a shitload of time wasted for 2 rings. 12 rings, sorry. Oh wow, that was just ground me to a crawl.
Oh, it's this boss. Oh god.
Oh, fuck. I
Oh,
accidentally got a blue sphere, so I just immediately quit.
Oh, I might actually die here. Because I am... Yeah. I am just not paying too much attention.
I mean, if I was like... For something like this, you really have to like know the paths, but, you know.
Well, I mean, neither of us do, so... Pretty much even there. In my case, I just have to not be terrible at this boss, which is already kind of a long boss.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose it is one of the few bosses in this game that you can't really speed up in any meaningful way. And it's a bit of an RNG when he's going to fire out a blue missile.
Yeah. What the...
Oh shit, you know what I just realised?
What's that?
Doing no save, we could have turned on like the insta shield or something.
Oh,
It's just to mix it up a bit.
oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. I like the drop dust anyway.
Yeah. It's more speedrun friendly.
Probably spent longer with that than I should have.
Well, you must be like an entire stage ahead of me by now.
Huh? I don't think so. Where are you?
I just beat the boss. In Act 1.
Yeah, I just beat it as well.
In Act 1?
Oh. Okay, yeah, you are behind.
Yeah. And that guy is slow and I died on him, and I was behind before then.
I'm at flying battery.
Yeah. Like I said.
Plus my tricks to make me faster end up just getting me hit and slowing me down. Whereas if I played normally, I'd be fine. But let's start doing that. Let's start playing sensibly.
Thanks, game.
could have played with the super peel out. I never let the super peel out.
Isn't that just, you know, regular dash, but you... Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think it's a little faster, but you can't just like speed it up as quickly.
I just thought it was just like a spin dash, but you're not, you know, in a crouch or a rolling state, and that's like the only benefit.
Yeah, but well, I wouldn't call that a benefit. I'd call that a drawback.
Yeah, true.
No, I think it's slightly faster is the thing. But it takes you can't just do a quick super peel out. It's always like a set speed.
Right. Also, I got knocked into a blue sphere.
You know what? That's probably the same one that got me. Did you just like fly up through the floor?
I think so, yeah. Oh, not one of these. Ugh. God. There's a lot of time wasting in this stage.
Oh my god. I'm definitely overthinking all this shit. This is, I swear to god, this is actually going to be longer than that other playthrough of mine. I'm once again in a place I don't recognize. What the fuck is that? Just came across an object I've never seen before. If I remember correctly, that playthrough, that video, had me go into an area flying battery I'd never seen before.
Yeah, and you, I think you ended up having trouble getting through it. I spent all this time trying to slow down so I can do a spin dash and immediately hit a flamethrower.
Ah, terrible single. Oh, that's fine.
It is nice how seamless some of these, like they take things from other zones and put them in.
Oh yeah.
Like the Flying Fortress? Sky Fortress.
Yeah, yeah.
Sonic, get off of the...
Managed to get... Didn't mean to, but I managed to get Tails to spin dash the wrong direction. He just started the stage by flying it off into oblivion. It's one of those games that just puts a big smile on my face.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think the other one I was saying was, oh, that was with Melv. It was KI. Just so over the top. Just like Ultra. Just like yeah. I also explain how my reasoning for maining Spine is just because he has a good attitude.
That's a good way to look at it.
I didn't really realize that until I said it out loud. I'm like, yeah, he just seems like a happy guy. Like, everyone should be like that. He's dead and he doesn't mind.
making the most of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely didn't go this way the first time I played.
Welcome to my nightmare, bitch.
That's kind of the weird thing about doing ultimate paths in this game whenever you don't even really mean to. It's like you're not looking for them, but if you think, you know, every time you play this game, if you weren't looking for ultimate paths, you would just go the same exact way. And yet, you just end up in different places depending on how you were feeling when you were playing it the first each time.
It's good level design. It's what. That's why it's better than those Dimps games.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which are just. I mean, they've got like alternate paths, but not really. And they're not really meaningful.
Right.
Just wasting time for a bubble shield. Yeah, that was a waste of time.
Anything to catch us up.
I spent ages trying to do like a platforming bit, to, you know, for a shorter path, and then I would just miss it, and I end up back on the normal path. Whoa, I don't recognize this part. And I'll never see it now. Oh, hang on. Why am I wasting time going for life? I don't need it.
Yes, you do.
We're doing this like two-player mode, right? We're taking lives into account. And total emeralds.
Shh. Might have to borrow some lives from you.
You know what? That might actually be an alright way to balance things a bit. So we're not like, so if we feel like, oh, we've taken the wrong path, we're not completely like, oh, waste of time. I am once again on a path I don't recognize. Apparently it goes nowhere, just a big loop, all for an electric shield.
You'd think I'd remember seeing 4 flamethrowers on top of each other, so I don't think I've been here either. That's a waste of time. Okay.
Where the fuck am I going? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, there's one of those like spinning things you can grab on, but this one I can't interact with. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Oh shit. Okay, let's just deliberately drop down and see where that takes us. That was a lot of time wasted, but hey, I'm learning new stuff about this game. I'm starting to learn how huge these levels are. Are these levels randomly generated or something? I don't recognize this either. I think I'm back on the right track.
Oh, son of a bitch. I don't want to catch the UFO, I want to leave. Oh my god, these bumpers. Can I fall off this stage? Is it actually possible for me to get out of here? Oh god, that's good.
I should not be spending over 5 minutes on any stage. I have made some serious errors here.
Unless it's Carnival Zone Act 2.
Well, yeah.
Okay, well thanks for that, I guess.
Wasn't there a time I was like telling you like, hey, time that's actually a concern here. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, since then I've actually played it as Knuckles. That level is like a minute long, like Act 2. I completely forgot that.
That's weird. Oh, this area sucks.
I just lost 200 rings. Oh, that's right. Oh, I actually forgot what I'm supposed to do here.
So I guess by what you said, I must be like 3 minutes behind you.
I honestly don't know what to say.
I mean, you know, in that other
It's in
game
all
it's not
these
a lot of time, but here it's apparently an entire stage. Whoa. And I honestly remember this stage being really long anyway.
Yeah.
They had a lot of stuff to get out of their system, apparently.
Oh, fuck!
What?
I got squashed.
Oh, hey, I'm in that weird place you were in when you streamed this game.
Oh, right. I managed to avoid it this time. I just died at a boss, which is just... Ugh.
No, 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 no.
No.
Okay. I have to admit, this area sucks.
Yeah.
And there's no way to avoid it either, it doesn't look like. I mean, now that I'm down here.
Oh! I am very rusty. I feel like I'm doing worse than I did when the first time I ever played this. Maybe I wasn't like as overconfident.
Because I'm pretty sure I died in the same exact way that you did when you were here. Oh, God. Fuck this area. Wow. And fuck that, too.
I just realised this boss reminds me of Alien Soldier because it's a spider boss you fight in a big lift like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so if I hold the opposite direction, then I'll run the right way. Okay. Ugh.
I think I've already died more times than I did in the other run. Or in any run. No, I'm kidding, I wouldn't have first played this.
Oh. Right, okay, I forget what I'm doing.
Splats.
Oh, that's terrible. What?
There's only reassuring thing is that if you fuck up, don't worry, we're both making equal fuck ups. Oh, where am I going?
I think I could safely say that I think flying Battery Zone Act 2 is just kind of a pain in the ass.
It's pretty difficult for being what the fourth zone.
It's got some questionable stage design choices, and this boss is just kind of irritating.
I don't mind the level design. It's just
Well, I think that
There's a lot
lower
of
area is
times it's
pretty shitty.
well,
It also just feels oddly long. Like, I'm not really sure why it's so lengthy. I mean, it's still not Carnival Zone, so, you know, they still haven't... Okay. I keep hitting him, but he keeps hitting the ground before he hits the spikes, and just bouncing back up. Oh my god, that took forever. Okay. I do think it's a good game. I just have.
Oh no, it's not perfect.
Yeah.
I still think the way it handled the blue spheres is terrible. It's easily the worst thing. I miss the bonus stages, I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a giant ring. Yeah, staying away from that.
Yeah, as I found out, you can't fall down in the first stage, so,
Oh, shit. Wrong way.
The design of the stage is just so damn unique.
I'm almost kind of glad I lost my shield, because drop dash is insanely good.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Could just use tails there, but I'm not using much at all, actually.
What? Okay.
Okay, I shouldn't be doing this. This is really annoying me. I reached the boss. I was 199 rings, so I went back to pick up one more just because it was annoying me. Oh, this boss sucks.
Oh, glass
The
guy.
bosses alternate from being like some of the best in the series to just being like just shit. Still better than Sonic CD.
Oh god, yeah.
Those bosses are fucking bad. You know, I really should just let myself get hit, but I don't want to lose 200 rings. I'm sorry.
I mean that's all you, man. If it'll make you
Yeah,
take
it's on me.
make you take longer,
I'm
then
sorry.
hey.
I shouldn't have done that, but whatever.
I will say the conveyor belts in this first act they work strangely.
You got used to them, kind of.
Yeah, like they're not like terrible, they're just kind of weird.
Pretty much.
Whoa. I don't remember that happening either when you're like on the launch base, like rotating cylinder thing, whatever you call that.
Mm.
And then if you hit a spring, you get knocked off of it now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in launch base it actually didn't do that.
No, it doesn't.
I didn't grab the checkpoint for the boss. Oops.
That thing won't kill you.
Yeah.
Unless you're really trying to, like, bum rush it and you accidentally overexert.
Come on, dude. Okay, that didn't save me any time at all. He was one hit away.
I'm a
Okay.
genius. Oh, I don't recognize that.
Like half controlling
Yeah,
Tails there.
There's probably loads of goodies and stuff there, but... The hell is this area? I never noticed there's a badnik that shoots those arrows out.
Oh yeah. I think I saw them. That was a ice cap thing, right? With those little, like, what was it, snow mounds that kind of slow you down, and then you spin dash to them to erase them.
That's right. I don't recognize this shit at all. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I just completely wasted time here. I'm on. Oh, okay, well, on a level at least. Probably my favorite boss.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Only because it's just throwing a bunch of Shinobi references.
Why not?
Exactly, right. Complete with the sound effects, that's amazing. I recognize them anywhere. It's the top of the fucking world. Might die. Oh no, that's fine. That was pretty close there. I don't recognize the sound when he dies though. It's very distinctive. It's definitely not from a Sonic game. But I don't recognize it from Shinobi either.
Tails, just hit me up there. Okay. That's a life. That's... I wanted progression, I didn't want a life. Alrighty then. Right, yeah. Alright, those are the things from Metropolis Zone.
Well, I just got into a crawl.
I did
miss
too.
one jump and you add like another 20 seconds.
I do, because I always fuck up this boss, honestly. Right, yeah, I remember now. I didn't exactly remember the trick for fighting Metal Sonic. And so I spent, like, way too fucking long in that one phase of his.
Metal Sonic?
What's his name? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, just... do you mean the one when you're gonna like, hit the balls?
Yeah.
The Sonic, the Robo Sonics.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, it took me a while to figure that out as well. It is not clear. Oh shit, if I jumped there, I would have saved about 10 seconds.
Problem is, I'm hoping I actually still remember. Oh, right. Oh, that's an enemy. I'll say I did appreciate this music a lot more after hearing the original. It's a very good remix.
It's one of my favorite tracks in the game, honestly.
Yeah,
That's the thing about Sonic. I mean, Sonic's like so ingrained in the 90s. You can't get past that. You can't really update him. This is the sad truth. When you make a character that's designed to be so hip and current, it's going to be locked in that time frame forever.
Right.
That being said, so I think if you just embrace like the 90s weirdness, I think it's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah.
And and that remix, like that is very 90s. And if you're going for like a nostalgia trip, like why not just invoke all aspects of that time period?
Right.
That's one thing about the FM sounds. Like someone made a good point that there's certain tracks in like video games and stuff, and because of the limited instrumentation and just the quirkiness of it, like you can't really tell what genre certain tracks are in games, particularly Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Like someone guy does these basically what do you call them, like mixes of different chip tunes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And he had like Mushroom Hill Zone, and he just made a point like what genre is this music? Because it could fit in anything. It could be jazz, it could be pop. It's really hard to tell.
Oh yeah.
Like what do you classify it as? As opposed to the stuff that's like very clearly influenced by certain things like Sonic CD and Streets of Rage, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Streets of Rage is another one that is just, like, if you did do an update, like, what, you're gonna put in, like, current music trends? Because that would be fucking weird.
Yeah, no.
And I'm not just talking, like, remixes, I'm talking, you know, if you made a new one.
Right, yeah. I gotcha.
I keep spin dashing too quickly and I get caught in the camera. I do like that he managed to get Metal Sonic into this thing, and it's on a stage that makes perfect sense for him.
Yeah.
That's his stage.
I can remember the stage being like really short. Oops.
I think it's like designed for speedrunning, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, there's that achievement for beating it under like 30 seconds or something.
Jesus.
Or a minute, I forget.
Yeah. Either way, still.
I mean, I got it, but it was in time trial mode though. It was like a quote, you know, took a few retries.
Right, yeah. I gotcha.
Oh, of course, this bit starts you running, and I press jump like an idiot because I was trying to spin dash.
Oh, that's the worst. I kept doing that during the lotto sections in Studiopolis, where I'm trying to stop so I can spin dash, and it's like, no, you're not stopping. I don't know why I use Tails here. It's probably a lot slower. Right, yeah, this stage also takes inspiration from Donkey Kong Country, which is strange.
How so?
The, like the launchers you get stuck in and you press A to get launched out of them. Like, that's very similar to,
Oh yeah, the barrels, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was in Sonic CD.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, they didn't. That's not new. Oh my god, that takes a while to...
The thing is, Sonic is a no-hoper, so...
You know, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, well, okay, I get that. Why have they got against Earthworm Jim? And then I learned about that very odd rivalry. I was like, I wouldn't even fucking compare those games. Like, what?
Yeah.
But apparently, Earthworm Jim guys started that, so.
It reminds me
Like, they blamed Donkey Kong Country for hurting Jim's sales. I'm just like, well, I mean.
It reminds me, I saw artwork the other day. It was like the Sega crew or whatever, and it was like, what was it, like Sonic, Earl, somebody else, and Earthworm Jim. I'm like,
Well, it was developed for that first. But yeah, I was like, hang on. I was like, wait, Jim was on the SNES. What they got against Jim? And then I forget there's rivalries outside of just consoles, I guess.
oh, damn it, Tails! You were making this fight a lot longer. And then
Oh, you can't type those.
he died for reasons I'm not sure of. Okay.
Oh, that's right. If I try and kind of quote sequence break this part, I just end up wasting a lot of time, so I'm not going to do that. Just do it as intended. Wait a minute, that's just going to be charming if I go that way. Oh no, it's not, that's the right way. Okay. Just looked like an alternate path.
I always forget if the like Metal Sonic from Sonic 3 and Knuckles was actually a different Metal Sonic or not.
It was.
Okay.
That was colloquially known as Mecha Sonic, I think.
Just a lot of Robot Sonics running around.
Yeah, doing that one from the Game Gear that they got in there, which is pretty amusing.
Yeah. Alright, now we're in. Oh, and then again, I started recording kind of earlier. Probably about 50 minutes in. Oh, yep. I might regret not getting that bubble. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm probably gonna drown, that's what's gonna happen. That was dumb. Okay. The hell? I don't recognize the hell out of this.
Huh.
It's like, I didn't see you do this, and I didn't do this, so...
Oops.
Oh yeah, boats.
Hmm. I don't know if there's a good strategy for what I'm doing, but
I feel like this level kind of highlights the air a little bit, because there's just a lot of colors going on for no real reason.
huh.
It's like green and blue bricks with a purple background.
Well, teal and purple is Jazz Cup.
Ah, yes.
Just need it on white. I actually, my Warhammer 40k orcs have that colour scheme. I didn't really think it through. But what I'm going to do now is now I've already kind of started that with them. I'm just going to put that Jazz Cup kind of thing on them. You know, the squiggly lines. Why not? Just embrace it. I mean, the orcs are stupid anyway. Jazz orcs.
I love that during this cutscene I just hear Tails jumping around somewhere. There he is. And he's gonna drown.
I know what he does. That's frustrating.
Oh, I see.
I always find it interesting Sonic doesn't go into his like sort of falling sprite whenever he goes on a water slide.
Oh yeah. Oh damn it. Shit. I don't know why at the end of that boss fight I wanted to make the Sonic spinball noise that he makes.
Hmm?
Eee.
Such a delightful sound. It's been long enough since I last played this, so I'm like, oh, it's this boss, or oh, it's this.
Yeah.
I think Tails is stealing my bubbles.
You can do that.
I can't really tell. Oh, fuck. Oh wow, I've never seen that happen before. I actually got stuck. Ooh. I actually got stuck between two blocks. That sucked.
Oh.
Tails drowned. He just went flying. I guess he wasn't getting my bubbles. Also, I think the rings have dried up, which is going to make this next part really difficult. Oh no, they're giving me some more. Okay. Interesting turning the mini boss into a end of stage boss. It's a pretty memorable mini boss. I like to think.
Oh yeah.
I didn't spin dash out the way.
They kind of did that whole thing backwards, really, because it's like Act 1 is usually the one that invokes a lot of the older stuff, and then Act 2 usually does something new, whereas this one, a lot of older stuff is brought into Act 2, and then including the boss.
Standing on nothing. I don't get that glitch again where the boss is just standing there and it just doesn't actually spawn.
Oh dear. It is really a nice feeling to, like, see a lot of very familiar sets and be like, oh man, I remember this, but there's still a lot of, like, new stuff there to mix it up.
Definitely. I don't know there's being this many fucking birds. I just realized something. We've got sky, sky chase in this game, right?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't they link that to flying battery?
I don't know.
Giant ring. I'm not going for that. Oh my god! I never noticed this. I'm so stupid. the train bit.
Yeah.
There's the oil tankers and the marked OOZ. They're being shipped to Oil Ocean, the next level. I never picked up on that.
Oh wow.
The same color scheme and everything. I just didn't pick up on it.
I'm not gonna lie, I got thrown off by the fact that you said Z. I was like, when you said,
Oh, Z.
yeah. For some reason, I heard that as 0, so I was like, 000, what? But no, that's kind of great.
One ring. Shit. I don't feel comfortable fighting this mini boss. I still feel like I have it down.
Okay. I do like how after Studiopolis Zone, I have just been consistently one zone behind you. Or one act behind you.
Mm. Oh shit, it's Knack. I just can't believe they finally gave, like, Bark the Polar Bear is like, debut in an actual Sonic game. Well, and Bean.
Right.
This reference to Sonic the Fighter is like, oh my god.
But no reference to Sonic 3D Blast.
I am still kind of baffled by that. You think they get one in there?
Oh yeah. Maybe it's just really subtle.
I mean, I know that game's not exactly beloved, but I still have to play that director's cut.
Yeah. Just
Or maybe I'll do that because you've already sat through it.
Right.
All those, you know, practically everything you complain about that game has been fixed to a certain extent beyond, like, you know, the weird isometric stuff.
Yeah, isometric platforming.
Yeah, in general, but like those weird glitchy platforms.
Oh yeah.
You keep falling through. Yeah, he called those out and he said, "Oh yeah, I fixed that shit."
I remember reading that.
He didn't say it like that, but
No, yeah.
He's a lot more polite than that. It's alive. Oh no. Then again, if you remember, I did like Sonic 2 all the way, and then fucking Death Egg Zone, I just completely blanked on how to fight it properly, and
That boss is a bitch. I don't.
that is unusually difficult for this series. That is a weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you caught that. Me and Yoshi were talking about that earlier, where it's like,
I glanced at it. Yeah.
yeah, it's like we both got there, and it's just like, nah, just like that boss.
Holy shit, that's a short level. The one I'm playing, I mean, not Death Egg. I mean, it is quote short. But...
I remember not spending a lot of time in Act 2 here.
Here's some Knuckles Chaotix references here. That's the thing, right? If you're gonna go with games that aren't exactly beloved, why reference Chaotix so much?
Yeah? Ugh.
That is not a good game.
Oh, is it? I've never actually seen it.
Oh, well, I mean, it's interesting. You should probably check it out. It's pretty much a curiosity.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, it is a Sonic game of that time. It's so the thing is, you're linked to another character
Right.
at all times with like a rubber band, basically.
I saw that. I think I actually played it for like 10 seconds, and I'm like, this is weird. No.
Yeah. Well, that rubber band gimmick breaks the entire game because they have to make the levels gigantic. Because, okay, so if you use the elastic band, you can go way faster than the spin dash.
Uh-huh.
So they had to make the levels massive to compensate,
Oh,
and they're
dear.
really samey and they're really repetitive. I think it's like 5. I could be wrong. 5 or I don't really think 5 levels. I think.
Oh wow.
With 5 acts each.
What?
And yeah, no, it gets worse.
Uh-huh.
They're not in a set order.
What?
So the levels are randomly chosen, right? Yeah, so you go through it in a random order, and obviously, each time you replay a level, you'll go to the next act, which is more difficult.
Uh-huh.
That means the difficulty curve is absolutely fucked, because they don't know what level, like what order you're going to play the levels in.
Oh god.
Also, Knuckles Chaotix is probably the easiest of all the Sonic games, and considering we're talking about, you know, this game where we get like 30 lives by the end of each run. Knuckles Chaotix is fucking mindlessly easy.
Oh god.
It is just stupid. Also, you can play as Charmy, and he can just fly, and not like Tails flying. Like he just flies. You can go wherever you want. That game is not good.
Oh my goodness.
Guess what the only good thing about it is?
What's that?
Come on, kid, take a guess. It's a Sonic game.
Music.
Yes. The music's good. Other than that. You can play it 2-player, which I've never experienced.
That sounds like it could be a nightmare.
I don't know if that would be worse or better than CPU. I honestly am not sure. Because you're tethered to someone. I don't know if it would be better with the AI that kind of like auto-follows you, or another person who can think when to jump and stuff. But it's bad. It has no lives, interestingly.
Huh.
They did away with that.
As they should, because I mean, this game still uses
that
them.
with
Come on.
Did that with the easiest game. Oh, killing time.
God, I forgot about the Sonic 3 enemies making an appearance here. Like a reskin version of those. It's like the guys that charge around in like the very first area, essentially.
Rhino box and the
Yeah.
was cool.
Make the same sounds and everything.
You know, nobody ever talks about. Not that you would talk about it, but you know, there's bumpers with the stars on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's pretty. That's a good piece of like Sonic iconography.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, should use that for this like logo of a Sonic fan site or something. Rings, yeah, it's been done. How about that weird bumper? And I'm immediately taking an alternate path on the stage, which is a bad idea. I don't know this place. It's pointless. Why did I do that?
I can get 2 hits on him.
You're taking a terrible path here.
Whoa.
Shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. That shield doesn't reflect projectiles. It's not the default shield, the standard Sonic 1 shield, is a lot less shitty when you've got the drop dash there.
Ah.
Still get to hold on to an ability.
You know what the best thing about Knuckles Chaotix was?
No.
It gave us Team Chaotix and Sonic Heroes.
Try
Man, what a game that was!
telling that to Mighty. Mighty predates Knuckles.
Really?
Yeah, he made his debut in that arcade game.
Ah, right. That's another thing I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I've actually played it in person, like the actual machine, way back in the day.
Oh, damn.
That Sega World I told you about,
Oh,
which was incidentally right next to Sonic the Fighters, which I also played.
You know, I don't know much about Sonic the Fighters, but I assume it's not very good.
No, it is good.
Oh, is it?
It's Sega AM2. It's the Virtua Fighter devs.
Right.
It's fucking legit.
Oh, damn, okay.
I'm not gonna say it's like a masterpiece.
Oh,
It's,
yeah,
you know. No, it's surprisingly legit. You have like a shield meter, and if you spend one of your shield bars, you can you get the ability to cancel out moves.
Oh, damn.
It's got custom combos. Oh no, it's by people who know how to make fighting games. Even Melv likes that game.
Oh, yeah, because they went on to make a Mega Mix, didn't they?
Yeah. And also, I just love the kind of style it has. They're all really cartoony.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they get squashed, they like get squeezed flat. It's
Clay
really
Fighter
amusing.
did that, though.
There's also Sonic Fighters are the first time Sonic was ever rendered in polygons.
Huh.
A little fact for you. And considering it was the first time, I think they did a good job.
God, that reminds me that I went back and revisited the old Clay Fighters games.
Right, okay. You know, I've never played those.
I owned the first one. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I see. Or not. Okay. But, oh, yeah, this boss. Yeah, that guy just goes down instantly.
God, it's a lot easier with a fire shield.
I'd say I love the shit out of this track.
Oh yeah. Whew, that's the easiest time I've ever had with that. Oh god, that's distracting. Please press this TV will turn off automatically in 60 seconds. Please press OK. Why am I going for lives?
I remember the first time I went through this, I kind of forgot what happens whenever the, I guess you let the fire rise too much. So, you know, I was like, oh, is it just like vision or whatever? It's like, whatever, and then eventually I kind of slacked off on it and my ring started ticking down. I'm like, oh shit.
You kinda need that visibility as well, mind you.
Yeah, yeah.
General Ram's instinct mode. I'm trying to drop down and bounce on a bad note and just fly right back up where I ended. Like, where's...
No, okay.
I've got to say how nice and appropriate this fight controller is for Sonic.
I didn't know where that led, and it bounced me up into a ring. A big ring.
Oh.
Like, it wasn't on screen whenever I walked over there, so I just got shot up into it. I'm like, yep, that's helpful.
Oh yeah, I heard Sonic Forces is a pile of trash.
Is, that surprising? To, like,
Sorry?
anyone? Is that a surprise to anyone?
Generations was a fine game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The game, they accidentally made a good Sonic game previously, and people kind of hoping they would keep that up. But no, just letting everyone know, whoops, we fucked up by accidentally making a good one. Apparently the worst part of it are the classic Sonic bits. Like
Oh.
the stages for those bits are just awful. I watched a video about it. It's like, it's just like subtle things about how your decisions, your choices, and the pathfinding have no consequences, and they put like random springs everywhere. It's just bad level design throughout. And the other problem is, thanks to Sonic Mania coming out a few months beforehand, people have just been reminded that the physics for classic Sonic in those 3D games are just fucking bad. I think everybody myself included, tolerated them in Generations because they're the same there. It's just like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then this came out and just reminded everyone, like, no, it doesn't feel right at all. And also, like, the...
Fuck!
What was that? What the
Just,
fuck? These?
I just beat Act 2's boss, and then I lost track of my character and drowned.
Oh.
Like...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, I could have sworn I was hitting the jump button to try to, you know, surface myself.
That was weird. I just got, like, caught inside the boss and I had, like, I can only describe as in-run frames.
Alright, that was just stupid of me. Although I think it's saying something that I'm dying a lot more because I'm being, you know, a little more careless because I'm trying to speedrun and all.
Oh, I'm doing that as well. That's happening to me.
But, you know, I still have 8 lives, so I'm not really, like, struggling here.
I'm on 20 lives.
Then again, I haven't been going out of my way for them, so...
Yeah, no, I should stop that. That's a bad habit. Imagine if I was like at GQ and I was just like going for the extra life. Like, what are you doing? You know, like going down. Look, it's just there.
Okay, that was bad.
Oh, piss. Go for the UFO. No, I want to jump off. Oh, I can't actually jump over that. Okay. Because this first level doesn't... It's completely walled in.
God, I forgot if I mentioned this to you earlier, but, or like when you streamed this, but those little walker things in Lava Act 1, it just reminds me of, I was blanking the name of that game. World of Illusion, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the duo minecart.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a complete waste of time. Not only did it waste my time, it sent me back a bit. Because it just drops you through a hole.
Oops.
Oh. Oh, that's not a path. I'm just wasting time here. I thought it was like one of those spinning fan things you can grab on. No. That's fortunate. Knife? No, I don't need it, damn it. Oh, I don't recognize this part, and it's fucking wasting my time. Oh, it's a giant ring. I went all that way for a fucking giant ring. Where am I supposed to be going? Where am I?
I just realized I took damage. I don't even know why.
I am fucking confused.
Oh, this...
Where the hell?
This better not be a dead end like the other one. It is! Shit! Oh, wait. That, like, big-ass ring room from Lava Reef. Not the big
Are you
rings.
gonna get a chance to catch up? Because Jesus. What? What? Where am I going? What? Oh, this is your. Oh, right, I missed one jump. You just jumped straight up to the next part, so I've just wasted like 2 minutes.
Ooh.
If you want a chance to catch up, that's it, because goddamn.
Really? Right, those are from Marble Zone.
Which ones?
The lava pillars.
Never thought of that. Yeah, you're right. There's a surprising lack of Sonic 1 in this.
Yeah.
Like, I know it wasn't probably like, well, other than CD, the worst game of the original trilogy, but still. If you could put one Sonic 1 level in this, which one would it be?
Thing is, I would say Scrap Brain Zone, but they kind of did that. There's a lot of stuff in Scrap
Yeah.
Brain in this game.
Labyrinth Zone, just to fuck with people.
God.
I wouldn't. Right, so, hang on, let's go through them. So you got Marble Zone, which I think is a fine level.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind my slower paced Sonic levels. In fact, a version of that with like more ramps and like speed sections would be very interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think everything else is kind of covered though, because Spring Yard
Yeah.
is Studiopolis. Starlight is
Stardust Speedway.
You got Hydra City. You have a couple of water levels for.
Also, nobody likes Labyrinth Zone.
Yeah, yeah. I actually forgot the name of it for a second, even though you just said it. And then yeah, Scrap Brain's pretty much represented in this game.
Yeah. It's just not. Now you said it out loud. Just reminded there's really not many.
Yeah.
I'd say of all of those, like, if you had to, Marble Zone.
Yeah.
But that would be instead of Lava Reef. In that case, you'd have to pull a different Sonic 3 level.
I think that's kind of the thing though. Is like a lot of the Sonic 1 ones are kind of plain in their representation. It's like
Yeah, it was the
whereas-
first game.
Yeah.
Trying to find their footage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
And yeah, most of those, like, the Sonic 1, like, set the template
Right.
for most of that stuff. And it was done better elsewhere.
Yeah, it's like everything you can find, like a later level, they kind of encapsulates that and then adds stuff to it.
Damn it. Oh, I was getting loads of hits on this fucker at first, now I'm just struggling.
Yeah, that dude.
Actually, I think this boss is supposed to be female, because they did that for some reason. It's a Power Rangers reference, apparently,
Oh, well, yeah.
based on the color scheme.
There are Lady Rangers.
Yep.
God, that reminds me, I know you don't care much for the guy's games, but I was rewatching a playthrough of Killer 7, and one of the sections is, like, a huge reference to, like, a Power Rangers kind of thing. And there's, like,
Oh, right.
9 of them, and for some reason, like, I think 3 of them have, like, really odd color names. So, like, there's the typical, just, like, you know, red and blue and black. And then there's, like, white pearl, or pearl white, light brown, even though there's not any other shades of brown.
Light brown.
Yeah. And then my favorite one, they're called the Handsome Men, so they have one called Handsome Dead, which is like a maroon with gold. It's like, that's not a color.
Is that a translation thing?
I don't know. I don't think so, because that game didn't seem to be too badly translated.
But maybe it's something. I don't mean it's badly translated.
Oh.
Like maybe just have a
Right.
maybe like moon's like a pun or something.
Well, you know, maybe. Who knows? But I mean, that's how they wrote it out.
Also, I don't particularly dislike that guy. I'm just like
Yeah.
I haven't really played enough of this game to really form a decent opinion. To be fair.
I would say pretty much check out Killer 7 and the other ones, probably not your thing. Because after Killer 7, he kind of has, like, a libido problem. This is, like, a lot of just weird sexual humor in his games. And there's still stuff I like about a lot of them, but, yeah. Like, Shadows of the Damned, there's, like, an entire section where you're just walking on a giant naked woman. And just for the hell of it, like, just to be weird.
Yeah.
Fuck. Blue Sphere.
I guess you can partially thank him for Fire Pro making a comeback.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a just remember the glitch you get if you go super while you're going into the background. You get like a weird shrunken Sonic.
What? I haven't seen this.
I didn't record it, but I managed to get like some screenshots of it I can share with you.
Excellent. I do want to see that. That sounds amazing.
Oh, I just wasted time. I just went literally backwards for no reason.
Well, I just used Tails there because I actually had no idea how to progress normally. And there's a free life, so I think I might be at a dead end.
Oh, the boss is right there, so I've just added an extra like 30 seconds. I absolutely like do not have the state of mind, the planning skills, or the temperament to ever do speedrunning, no matter what the game was.
Not that I was expecting you to do it anyway, but I don't think you'd be cut out for the Link to the Past speedrunning thing.
But no.
Because that's a lot of, like, you know, memorizing where you can go with the items that you have, and just, like, thinking on the fly for... It's a lot of memorization plus a lot of thinking on the fly for, you know...
Also, I, like, literally just started playing that, I don't know shit. I think, for us at least, the best bet is these sort of, your kind of arcadey kind of games.
Oh, yeah.
Not literally arcade games, but, you know, like, all these Sega games are typically a lot shorter than the Nintendo ones.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that, because I was trying to think of games like me and Yoshi would be both into, and I was like, going into immediately to SNES, and I'm like, there's a lot of good games there, but there are a lot of long games there.
Yeah, that's kind of the catch.
Because I think he was like, you know, Donkey Kong Country 2 would be really neat, because we both really like that game, but yeah, that game is long.
Yeah, no. So you Mario games and everything, so...
Yeah.
I guess that's like Sega's sort of arcade kind of heritage.
Right.
They make shorter games. They don't know this path. They make shorter games, but they really don't reuse assets hardly ever.
Oh yeah. There we go. Actually, I wanted to bring up earlier when we were talking about randomized difficulty. Like, I don't know if I actually talked to you about how Lemmings 2 is set up, because it's pretty questionable as well.
So,
there are like 12 tribes, and there are 10 levels of each, and so that's 120 levels, and that's the exact number of levels they had in the original game. So they got that going for them. The thing is that you can choose any of those tribes at any time. And I just died somehow. Okay. I got crushed by something that wasn't coming down. Anyway.
Yeah, that's Sonic physics.
Yeah. So, anyway. The weird thing about it is that, like, They didn't really attempt to balance the game, considering that there's not really a starting or stopping point in it. Even though...
Right, yeah, that Knuckles Chaotix had that, yeah.
Yeah. And,
Although that was random, at least, and that means you can choose which tribe you're going with at any time.
right, yeah. But, like, and the weird thing is, like, what happened was, I just went in just kind of like a clockwise order or whatever. And when I got to the last one, I actually ended up finding the one that was just out and out the easiest one. And so my last run at the game was like just 10 levels that were just complete, just cakewalks.
Oh.
Like, Lemming's difficulty has always been all over the place, but it was especially bad there because there was last 10 levels. There was one level where I actually had to think about the solution. The other ones, I just completely just didn't even care.
I'm in a bit where Tails could save me a bit of I got killed because I thought I could make a jump far. Oh, the checkpoint's right there. Okay, well, I've lost a bit of time, but... I thought I'd save a bit of time by making a jump. I couldn't make it, and then I got crushed.
I'll tell you this much, I have not caught up to you, like, at all.
I don't know where you are.
About halfway through Act 1, I'd say, of Metallic Madness.
That's not that far.
Really? Okay.
Oh wait, I'm at the boss. Okay, yeah, it kind of is.
I told you. I mean, at least I haven't been consistently falling behind. I've just been kind of staying where I'm at.
No, it's if you don't mind me saying, Sonic 3 was kind of bad, but this is reasonable. Take in mind, I've played this a hell of a lot more than you have.
No, yeah, that's fair. That is.
Like, I don't forget, like, you see my Steam playing time. That's not adding up the fact that I bought this game twice.
Right, yeah, there is that.
I feel like a bit of a tool for buying this game twice just to play it 2 weeks earlier, but... I knew the game was coming out, and then I pre-ordered it on Steam, and they said, "Oh yeah, it's not coming for another 2 weeks." Was it 2 weeks, or was it more? I forget.
I think it was like a month.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'm not knowing that game's out. Play it.
You know, you're not me
wait,
though, because
I have a console.
I've bought, actually, I've done that multiple times at this point where I bought a console entirely to play one game on it. Because
I didn't. I just point out I did not buy a PS4 to play this.
Shh.
I already had it.
No, I know.
I'm not that crazy.
I mean, I did the same thing with Xbox One. I was like, I'd like to play Killer Instinct, and also, I don't know, I might, you know, pick up some other games. I just never did.
You know what? There's a guy who reviews movies on YouTube that apparently did the same thing.
Oh yeah?
It's like, he didn't know what console to get, and then he just said in this, like... Take in mind, this is a guy who reviews movies, but he just casually said, no, I wanted to play Killer Instinct.
Okay, that was the weird pattern for that boss.
I remember when Street Fighter V was coming out, back when people were under the impression that it might be good. And, it's funny, kind of funny how people are like, oh, this is a great PlayStation exclusive, Xbox owners won't get this. It's like, it's on the fucking PC! And it's same with Killer Instinct, like, both those like exclusives on the PC.
Right. I don't know why people care about exclusives so much. It's like, oh, I have the superior console. Like, who cares?
Because some people aren't as old as us.
Fair
People
enough.
are still children.
Oh god, I forget that sometimes.
I mean, I did my fair share of that back then. And then you get a gaming PC and just like, yeah, no, all that shit's the same.
Yeah.
I actually really like struggle to differentiate the PS4 and the Xbox One. I'm just like, there's really minor differences now.
Yeah.
Also, like, as someone who owns a PS4, I don't give a shit about most of Sony's exclusives.
I say the same for Xbox.
I guess so. Well, at least that has KI. That's one.
Yeah, yeah.
No. The it's just like the Last of Us and bloody Uncharted. It's just like, oh my god, I don't care. Like Uncharted, I played Uncharted 2, and it's just like, it's what is it? It's a third-person shooter. Have you ever played a third-person cover-based shooter? It's one of those. It has good graphics. I just don't get what people just go apeshit over, and I'm just like, I don't. It's just scripted stuff. I don't care.
I am so
Also,
sad that Twisted Metal did not take off.
Yeah.
Like, that game really should have been a little more popular than it was, but I think...
I'm not surprised, honestly. I am not surprised it wasn't popular. It is a hard sell. It is not the 90s anymore.
The thing is, like, that game was made, like, the gameplay for that works so much better than the older games. Like, it was such an improvement.
Oh, yeah. I think what it was, oh god, I don't want a giant ring. Didn't even know there was one on this level.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't entirely just because of, you know, it being kind of a hard concept, but, like, I know Sony didn't help things a lot by, like, getting patches out, like, way late. Because I remember that game was actually struggling for a while, especially with, like, connection issues. And, like, it took forever for them to actually get it patched.
Right.
At the very least, according to Jaffe, it was mostly, like, Sony just taking forever to actually put up those patches, but then again, who knows?
You know, I like the guy, but I'm gonna take everything he says with a pinch of salt.
I don't blame you, yeah.
Why wouldn't they let us depict a man killing a baby? Sony, you dicks. No, he seems cool, but he's also seems occasionally a bit of a man-child.
Yeah. Doesn't have that one game he was making just look like just awful.
Oh god. That was just like profoundly that was an ugly ass game.
Yeah.
Like, what if Comic Zone was an ugly piece of shit?
God, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh no, it was supposed to be like doodles on like a school notebook.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. It's like, yeah, but those are all one color. It's fucking
They're all color and they're badly drawn. If you want to make a game that looks like a beautiful oil... If you want to make Rock of Ages 2, where you're inside the painting that scream, that's cool. I'd rather be in that than fucking some dickhead's notepad.
It's like, I think it's an interesting idea, except that, you know, you have to realize, yeah, it's, it needs, like, some fucking color in it. Like, it needs something.
It's like Mad World.
Oh, God, no.
I just remember that game even existed.
I don't know what I think of Mad World. I never got a chance to play it, so I can't say for sure, but...
Me neither.
Anarchy Reigns was pretty fun.
True.
I actually really like the shit out of that game. That's another one that, I kinda wish I could play online, but,
Oh! I just discovered a glitch. Right, so... beat the act, got the sign. It bounced out a television for 10 rings, picked it up. I only got a bonus for 55 rings when I had 65.
God, this stage references a fucking Sonic 3 race level? Like, what the shit?
I know. Just looking at that moon now, it's like... You know, I don't, there's no way this is going to get DLC at this point. But maybe in a sequel. I would love if they got one of those competition levels and actually flushed down to a full level.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They sort of hinted at that with this, but not quite. Oops. Oh, did I tell you about this shit?
What?
So the English dub version of Dragon Ball Fighters is available as a beta there. I don't know what he's trying to say, but every time Adult Gohan does a Dragon Burst, he says shit. He just says it all the time. It's fucking hysterical.
Oh my god!
Just like this fucking Dragon Ball fight, and there's just this guy going shit.
Shit, Ray. This looks extraordinarily bad. What the fuck?
It's like sell shit. Ain't got time for that. I don't even know what he's trying to say. It's fucking weird.
When does that game come out? Like 8 days or some shit?
Tuesday.
Oh damn.
I'll say that because I'm looking forward to it.
I'm really trying to decide if I want to pay full price for it.
I'm surprised to hear you say that at all. I wasn't sure. I thought you'd just be like Dragon Ball. No.
I mean,
if the game's good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
if you want to, hey, I'll have someone else to play it with. I'm not going to complain.
I will say that
I'd like it if you got it.
That's a majority of the reason why I would is because I know people who would have it, which is different than when I first bought KI.
Oh right. I would welcome some.
Plus, like,
you know what? Maybe wait for me to play it for a bit and let you know.
Yeah,
if
sure.
it's worth it, because you know what it's like with these sort of versus kind of games. Like someone finds some sort of glitch or the balance turns out to be shit or something. I'm not saying that will happen, but yeah, never know.
It is one of those things where it's way too much like MVC3, but like that could be okay if they do it right, or it could just be the same thing again.
I mean, from what I've seen of the open beta, there doesn't seem to be anything broken, and I think I've seen every character get played. Okay. So,
well, thing is, betas people play,
shit.
Anybody.
Well, I mean that doesn't reflect.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe hold off for a sale. And my opinion.
Thing is, I do have some Christmas money that I just have no idea what to spend on, so I'm like, it would be fun. Like, I don't think it would just not be fun.
Yeah. You got some familiarity with this characters, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess.
And I mean, it's a fighting game,
Yeah. Shit.
I don't know how I feel about Dragon Ball. It's like, I don't think I'd ever want to watch it, but I don't innately hate it.
I kind of went through a funny thing with it where I was like, I kind of liked it because it was on Cartoon Network and I was just kind of forced to watch it.
Right, yeah.
Not forced, but it was like went to this like after school thing and it was just what was on the TV, so I ended up watching it. Oh, it was completely wasn't out of order, but if you missed an episode, I was just like, what the hell's going on and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't quite fully understand what the hell was the deal. It doesn't help that Z is a sequel series, like to Dragon Ball, so all these characters are like. But anyway, I sort of like begrudgingly liked it, but at school, if you said you liked it, they would just take the piss out of you.
Oh yeah.
Like if you said you liked it, like it's just like, ha, nerd.
That wasn't my experience. A lot of people I knew liked that show.
Yeah, probably, I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, so I liked it, and then I kind of had this thing where I was like, no, this is awful, and I hate it, and it's full of plot holes and stuff like that. And then, I don't know why, but I actually decided to just rewatch it, maybe just curious, I guess.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was, I just really like it. It's so brain dead, and I don't like admitting that, but there's something, I think it might be the characters, like, they're just really kind of endearing.
I could see that.
Like, at a glance, like, it has that problem when they all look the fucking same. Like, they're either wearing... I've noticed in fighters that everyone's either wearing an orange gi, has yellow Super Saiyan hair, or is wearing that Saiyan battle armor. There's a lot of characters look similar. But, if you do... I'm not, like, sell you on this, but... I'm trying to justify me watching a children's program, but um, I don't know. Like the character's just very likable, and they do. Oh, I got a combined ring for one ring. Brilliant. I don't know. Like some of those characters are kind of endearing. I don't know. It's just, and it does have a lot of plot holes and bullshit in it, but
yeah.
I can't justify it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't like it, but I kind of do. And then I was like coming up with this excuse, like, oh, it's like Stockholm syndrome. I'm like, oh, like, no, I'm not making bullshit excuse anymore. I just flat out enjoy it. Some of those characters I just really fucking like Beer Slate, like this cat god who's a destroyer.
Right, Nemrod showed me like a dub clip from that, and I was like, yeah, that guy seems pretty cool, but and then it's like ruined because like what was it, like Gotenks or whatever? The fucking
Gotenks.
They're just like one of those combined characters like talking, and they had this like really cheesy dialogue, and I was like, that's dumb, but this other guy is pretty cool.
Yeah, Gotenks deal is like he's just like a kid who's like silly and quirky. He's just some dumb kid. I don't really like.
It's like honestly, I think I can get behind the characters. It's just like the powers that just drive me nuts.
That's the thing. It's endlessly just trying to, what is it, like power creep?
Oh yeah. Just,
like the power levels make absolute horseshit.
Yeah, like we gotta keep making them stronger because we gotta give them, you know.
And it's just gone to like just such a comically over the top, insane level. It's just hard to take seriously. That's why I'm saying like the characters keep me watching it, even though the plots are fucking bullshit most of the time. Or like Deus Ex Machina, so they can actually keep up with the latest threat. Although they did do one thing where, so like, I think it was like a TV special or something. It's just like fan service kind of deal. And the villain showed up. It was set after Cell and all that, and the and Boo. So pretty late in the timeline. And then Vegeta's brother came to them and said, "I need help. There's like a, I don't know, some space criminal or some bullshit." And they went, "He's as strong as Frieza." And they're just like, "Oh right, really?" And then they sent the two kids out to fight him. Like Goku's like, the two kids can handle this.
Oh wow,
It's pretty good. That it's just like this villain just shows up at the wrong time. It's too late to the party.
That's pretty great.
And like Goku and Vegeta fight, like just this guy is just like really like gravely serious, like, oh, this guy's a real threat and he's gonna destroy our world and stuff like that. And Goku and Vegeta just fighting over who gets to fight him. It's like, no, I want to beat him. It's just like, no, and they end up sending their kids. Just like, well, you know, the kids need a turn every so often. Like I said, like the plots are mostly bullshit, but little character things like that are kind of endearing.
I can get that, yeah.
I'm not expecting to sell you on it, but I mean, that's why I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I get that. I've certainly seen anime that are more embarrassing for people our age to enjoy, so...
Wow.
I'm playing this level like shit, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing great for the minute. Keep forgetting Supersonic is from Dragon Ball. In a sense.
It's what?
Supersonic is just a DBZ reference.
Alright. I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, Sonic Team like kind of blatant about that, and that's why they also have the Death Egg. It's like, what's the most popular thing in Japan, and what's the most popular thing in the West? Dragon Ball and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Bit sort of marketing driven there, but
But what is the princess that destroys the world when she cries a reference to?
garbage. Final Fantasy? I don't know. Is that? It just seems like something. Those graphics just. I remember when I first saw like those rendered cutscenes. And I was like, what's this new Final Fantasy game? That's all I was thinking, and then Sonic was in it. I was like, why is Sonic in Final Fantasy?
They did a crossover.
Oh shit, I had so many rings there and I've lost them all. Oh no. That's really bad. And I died.
I'm starting to realize that's probably why those other crossover games were just like... They're just so weird because it's like, you can't put Pac-Man and Sonic in something like that because... it's like they don't fit in with the rest of the characters in the serious storyline. It's like... Yeah, but no one wants that. Like, no one wants the Project Cross Zone as it is. They just want, you know, cool characters crossing over and, you know, doing cool stuff together. It's like Smash Bros. Got that right. They put Sonic and Pac-Man in it.
Pac-Man's in it?
And Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? That was...
Well, I mean, why would I, to be fair?
I guess that's true. I mean, I just thought that was kind of a big thing. Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
Well, yeah, like, Namco, like, most had, like, a big hand in making that game.
I know that, but I didn't know their characters were in it.
There's a lot of crossover characters in that game now. So what is it? It's Sonic, Pac-Man, Bayonetta, Ryu, Mega Man. Is that it? Snake was in it at some point, but not anymore.
Well, of those, Pac-Man's the only one I wasn't.
Right.
Was he the last one, or?
No, he was the initial release. That was like one of the big selling points.
You are aware I'm not following these games, right?
No, I know, but like, I mean, you knew about the others. So.
I don't know. I just didn't hear about that particular one.
Smash Bros. Is one of those things where, like, it's talked about so much, I'm kind of surprised you didn't hear about it through, like, osmosis somehow.
I heard about those other ones through osmosis.
Yeah.
Also, I've died at this boss way too many times now. This is getting... I think you may catch me up.
Maybe. I don't think I was that great at the boss either. And I've only done it once.
Too busy talking, not really concentrating. Oh yeah, just let them hit me. Also get on the wrong fucking side.
Well, shit, I'm actually at the boss, so...
Oh my god.
There's something about this boss that reminds me of Sonic Advance.
I can see that, yeah. The way these mini-bosses are implemented is very odd.
Yeah?
It really does feel like cut content, like, oh, what are we going to do with these assets? If you're hoping for some kind of... If you're expecting me to finish this game well ahead of you, well... I hate this fucking Shinobi version.
Oh.
I mean, I can hit it, but what's the point?
Right, yeah.
Ah, fuck's sake. Of course, I say that, I try it, and then I get hit. It just seems like so sort of... Like, oh no, no, no! I lost my ring!
Speaking of, here he is. And speaking of, I just lost my ring and died.
Oh shit. No.
I think this screens thing at the beginning just reminds me a lot of, what was it, like Cosmic Angel?
Yeah, oh thank god for that. Why is my recording indicator gone? Oh no. Oh, it cut off at an hour, didn't it?
Oh.
I didn't record that. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, so that's game bar, right?
I
Cause,
didn't know. I was so busy playing. I didn't notice.
Because fuck game bar.
You have to take my word for it and beat it.
I certainly believe it.
I'm sorry I've ruined your video.
Shh. You gotta learn how to use OBS, I'm sorry. Like, if we're gonna do fucking anything, you gotta learn how to use that program. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, at least we can compile an hour of it.
I don't even notice when it stopped. Let me go find out.
Actually, well, since I'm recording the audios on both sides, then I guess, you know, we won't have race footage for an hour, but, you know.
And then it will just awkwardly cut off my side. I'm gonna see what it made it. It's like such a small indicator, I didn't notice. Oh, right, that was very much a 2 hour cutoff, so where did it make it to? Oh! Well, that's not too bad.
Oh, really?
This footage of me fighting the final boss.
Okay, so that's not bad.
That's not bad at all, actually. Still an awkward cutoff, but...
Yeah.
Now, do you want this file, or should I put it on YouTube first, or what? Like, would you rather have the full 60 FPS?
I could use it. I didn't record mine at 60 because I've been having a lot of problems with it.
How would I upload that?
That's probably the thing. Yeah, just upload it to YouTube then.
Okay.
I guess the easiest way to get it to me.
Also, discovered a few settings to get my videos down to a reasonable size.
Ah.
Which I should have been doing for a very long time.
Unfortunately, I'm not having the best time with this boss either. Oh, there are rings over here. Wow, okay.
I won't cut it anyway, I'll just put in the raw file after it's compressed.
Yeah. Down on one ring, but that kind of worked out for me.
I've got to say, I really do like watching your video uploads.
That's
Because I was watching Nim, you know, I was just thinking like, what can he do? And I sent him like a load of advice. God, the way he was going on at me, he was like, "Oh, I tried Jack, but I failed, and that was so bad, and I'm gonna give up." I was like, "What?" And so then I was like, "All right, well, you know, stick with this."
Yeah.
And then I watched him fight. Well, he's pretty good.
No, yeah, I mean...
Not amazing, but when he beat you on Miguel, it's just like, okay, like that's you learned something.
Yeah, honestly, that entire thing was both Yoshi and Nimrod surprising the hell out of me. To where, like, I couldn't beat them with anybody but Lars.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I was like, damn.
And Nim was like, "Oh, but I'm doing so bad." I was like, "Holy shit!" And then I actually watched him fight, and I was like, "You're doing really well."
Yeah.
I think he was just pissed off with himself because he he has like this one pretty good Jack combo. Well, it's the same one I use. You know, just taught him how to do it. And you do it flawlessly in practice mode, but every time he gets a launcher, he kind of panics and then like starts jabbing, or he does like 1-1, which is that one where he like just pounds you downwards. And he's like, I think that he judges his entire performance based on that, and not getting Miguel in a corner doing machine gun fist, and then sitting on him.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, Nim, machine gun. If they're against the wall, you machine gun fist them. Like, and he was like, oh right, and he was just showing how good it is, just really quick mids.
I remember that fight. I was playing Miguel. We were on the arena, and just like every single round, he got me into a corner and just started beating the shit out of me.
That's what I told him to do.
He used that throw really well. I honestly need
You
to
know
learn
what,
how to break it just to get out of there.
I didn't want him to use that throw. I was like, you know, like you like throwing, use a pile driver with a circle back too. But he kept using that default throw to get you against a wall. So I'm just like, well, it's working.
Yeah. I'll just beat the game, by the way.
Cool.
So
I'm compressing that video.
So, I mean, yeah, we were pretty. It was kind of even, I'd say, in the fact that I was always like a consistent amount of time behind you. So
Oh yeah.
it's not bad. Yeah.
Claim your free copy of Carmageddon TDR 2000.
Carmageddon, Jesus.
What is that though? It looks really bad.
I don't know anything about Carmageddon other than it's an old series and it's apparently like Twisted Metal.
I thought it was with you, but I guess it was Mel. We were like looking up. We had a quick look at the series just because we like Twisted Metal and we're seeing what's similar.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a new Carmageddon, and it's full of like really bad humor, and it looks really directionless. I can't even tell what you're supposed to be doing in it.
Oh, is that the one that like one of the DLC for it was like you play as the presidents or some weird shit like that?
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Now you just reminded me of that. Yeah.
I remember that.
And then we were just like, no. Like, should we try this game? And then we just saw that, like, isn't that crazy? And just like, oh.
God.
It's one of those things where I was watching a video of it and the gameplay looks, I don't know, maybe it's fine, maybe it's bad.
Mm.
But that humor just really got in the way.